Hey folks, today we are going to make a homemade grilled hamburger. Sometimes you just want a juicy, delicious hamburger, cheeseburger, and you want to cook it at home. You don't want to go out for it because you can make it so much better yourself. This is my version of a Bubba Burger with a little bit of extra kick to it. Hope you guys like it, and be sure to like and subscribe. That's it. We need meat, onion, and Dale's seasoning. That's the key right there. Dale's. First, we're going to go ahead and chop up an onion and saute that until the onions are caramelized. So this Dale sauce, it started in Birmingham, Alabama, and I'll have to look up the date, but it's been around for several decades, probably pushing a century at this point. It's a mixture of soy sauce base with some ginger and several other spices. It's a quick marinade. It's a very strong marinade. So if you marinate meat in it, you only need to marinate it for about 30 minutes. I use it on a lot of things, especially pork, especially chicken. We've made beef jerky with that as a flavoring. It is excellent. I even give bottles to this to friends that come over and have never used it when they come over for a barbecue, and that's what we've had. Kind of, like a good drug dealer. The first one's free, and then we charge enormous rates for every bottle thereafter. Okay, I'm just joking there. Never actually charged somebody for it. You can buy it at any grocery store for $3 or $4, or you can buy it on Amazon for, like 12. So take your pick. Anyway, we got our onions chopped up. Let's go ahead and put some olive oil in our pan and put that on high. We are going to saute these until they caramelize, and that takes a lot of heat. So don't be afraid to go ahead and turn that on high. And of course, we're going to throw in a pinch of salt here. That always works well. And just keep cooking them, stirring them until they caramelize. Takes about 10 minutes, and there you go. So when these are ready to go, we're just going to take them, put them in a bowl, and set them to the side. Not shown here, but I will take that bowl and I will put it in the freezer because we want these things to cool down as fast as possible. You don't want these hot onions to start melting the fat in your hamburger. You want to keep that fat intact. So here's our secret ingredient to my burgers. We will add 2 tablespoons of Dale's. Be sure you shake it up. It's got a lot of salt in it that kind of settles out. You can see how it sticks to the side of the bottle if it's ever been opened. And then throw in your pound of ground beef. I always keep these tubes of ground beef, at least it says it's ground beef, in the freezer. Probably not the highest quality. I probably really don't want to know what part of the cow it comes from, but it says it's ground beef. It tastes good. It's probably not the best for you, so if you have time, get some ground chuck, some ground sirloin. It'll be a lot better for you. So give this a good stir. Don't be afraid to be aggressive with it. Pack it in. It's going to take some force here. If you want, you can use your hands for this. And then when all that's good, nicely stirred up, I like to work on a piece of parchment paper. So we've got a pound of ground beef, allegedly ground beef, who knows, and we're going to make quarter-pound burgers, so we just chop that into 4 equal slices or equal pieces. And the idea here is to force our burger together. We do not want a loose burger. A loose burger will absolutely fall apart on the grill, so you can throw it down if you want, but make sure you put some pressure into this to make sure that it is bound tight and it's not going to fall apart on the grill for you. The name hamburger, or burger for short, comes from a derivative of the dish Hamburg steak, which was a dish that German immigrants brought over from the city of Hamburg, Germany. Several cities claim to have created what we know as a Hamburg, but it's widely believed that in around 1900, the city of New Haven, Connecticut, invented the hamburger, and then it really became popular in 1904 after the World's Fair in St. Louis. Like many foods, the origin is disputed. I live here in Tampa, where we created the Cuban sandwich. Sorry, Miami, you did not. It's ours. Deal with it. And now that we've lost all of our Miami subscribers, notice how I am using the parchment paper to press down on the burger. That makes it nice, flat, and more importantly, even. So if it's even thickness, it's going to cook more evenly when we put it on the grill, and that is a good thing. So we're going to set this aside and go out to our grill. First thing we do is fire up our grill, and we just set it on high. So don't ask me about that top rack. I don't know the last time I cooked on it, but we want to leave our grill on high for, 4 or 5 minutes. Just get it scalding hot, screeching hot. Then take your brush and just brush off every little nasty bit that was on there from the last time you cooked. You need to think food safety because you're cooking on a surface that's not been washed or sanitized. It's been sanitized by fire, should kill all the nasties, but just get it hot, kill everything, and then that's ready to throw our burgers on there. And when you throw your burger on here, just leave it alone. Don't try to move it immediately. But after 4 or 5 minutes and it starts to look like this, where you have moisture on the top, that's when you go ahead and flip it. So those are looking good. You want to let that sit at first immediately because it's going to cook the outside. If not, your burgers are just going to smear all over the grill, and that's no good for anybody. And notice how I'm putting my spatula into the grates right above the fire. That is to sanitize my spatula just by heat. We're going to kill anything that's possibly on there. Get it to 165, everything's killed. So obviously we're throwing some buns on there to get them nice and toasty. After a few minutes, we're going to take those off. So if you don't sanitize your spatula by heat, be sure to either wash it or get another one. But if you brought it up to 165, and that's easy to do in a grill, it gets 400 degrees, you should be fine. And of course, you got to have cheese. This is not fancy, folks. This is just plain old American cheese. It melts well. It's American cheese is a mixture of cheddar, some hydrogenating oil, and only God knows what else to make it melt and be preserved for 36 years at least. I don't know. Nobody really knows. So those are absolutely beautiful burgers on the grill. You can, of course, take your thermometer and make sure those are up to your desired temperature. Medium well is not really encouraged by the CDC, but that's what most people eat them at. And then we're just going to take some of our homemade mayo. If you haven't watched that video, we made some homemade mayo, and it's absolutely incredibly good. Very simple to make. Most people that make sandwiches will tell you that you put your mayo on first, and what this does is the fat layer will act as a sealant, for lack of a better word, so that any of your juices from your burger, or tomato in this case, don't seep into the bun, getting your bun all soggy. So I like it. Cheeseburger, a tomato, nice and simple. That's the way I like mine. I truly hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's a simple burger, but an absolutely delicious burger, and hope you guys try it.